Hello and welcome to the East Carolina Alumni Association Parent and Incoming Freshman Podcast. It's my pleasure to officially welcome you to the Pirate Nation. I have one question for all of you to ask yourselves. Are you a pirate? Well, now that you're listening to this podcast, it means yes, you are. And that's what we'd like to talk about with you throughout this podcast is how the East Carolina Alumni Association is for every pirate and every pirate at heart.
The mission of the East Carolina Alumni Association is to inform, involve, and serve members of the ECU family throughout their lifelong relationship with the university. But I bet you're wondering why the Alumni Association wants to talk with you as you're just starting your journey with East Carolina University. Well, the way that we see it is that your relationship with ECU is not just for the 4 years that you're in college. It's a lifelong journey that includes mom and dad, your brothers and sisters, grandparents, your family as part of our ECU family, and the Alumni Association fosters that connection.
Our freshman send-off series makes stops in North Carolina, Virginia, and New Jersey. These summer outings give pirate freshmen and their families an opportunity to meet with other students from their area who will be entering ECU in the fall. I hope you'll make time to attend one of our freshman send-offs and get to know your fellow classmates and talk with alumni who can share their ECU experience. Mom and Dad, this will be another chance for you to meet other parents of incoming freshmen. Now for the students. I'd like to tell you about some of the ways you can be involved with the Alumni Association before you graduate. Let's start with one of the first activities in the fall, Walk the Plank. Hosted by the Alumni Association, this exciting tradition for new pirates takes place during Pirate Palooza. Get ready to take your first steps on the field at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium as an official ECU pirate. Freshmen who participate in Walk the Plank get to run across the football field and have a great time announcing your presence as the class of 2012. Once classes begin, I know that many of you will be looking for ways to get involved. I encourage you to find out about the two groups sponsored by the Alumni Association, the ECU Ambassadors and the Maggie Belles.
The ECU Ambassadors is a service group that represents the university through volunteerism at events on campus and in the community. I can't say enough good things about all the great things the ambassadors do. Last year, they swept homecoming competitions, coming in first place in 5 categories, and one ambassador was named Homecoming King. This spring, the ambassador sponsored the first ever Special Populations Prom here in Greenville for members of our community with developmental disabilities. More than 100 guests attended the prom, and I think our students had just as much fun as they did. Once you get to ECU in the fall, look for flyers around campus advertising the ECU Ambassadors and how you can get involved. The Maggie Belles, or Maggie Belles as we call them, is an all-female a cappella singing group. They perform popular hits at various functions on campus and in the community.
Now something that is very important to the Alumni Association, and probably to mom and dad too, is scholarships. We are proud to award a number of $1,000 scholarships to ECU undergrads each year. This year, we awarded an unprecedented 24 alumni scholarships to deserving students. Applications are due in January, and students must have a minimum 2.7 GPA to qualify. Applications must include information on service to the university community, as well as a letter of recommendation and an official transcript. We advertise all around campus and on the buses to encourage students to apply. Scholarships are awarded in the spring and are used during the next school year. The Alumni Association holds 2 events each year to raise funds for our scholarships, the ECU Alumni Scholarship Golf Classic and the Pirate Alumni Road Race and Fun Run. But we'll talk about those events in just a few minutes.
Each year, the university celebrates Founders Day in March as part of the celebration of the Alumni Association, along with the ambassadors and other campus offices host a student birthday party. This event is a great time for all ECU students to gather on the mall for entertainment, food, and plenty of birthday cake. Just this year, we introduced a new program for students called Real Life 101. These seminars are free and give students an opportunity to talk with professionals about topics like insurance, salary negotiation, buying your first home, and how to be a millionaire when you retire. Sounds pretty good, huh? I bet we'd all like to be millionaires when we retire. As freshmen, you may not be interested in these sorts of things yet, but junior and senior year, you will be. It's just another service that the Alumni Association offers for our students.
A few years from now, when you are getting ready to graduate from East Carolina, the Alumni Association hosts 2 traditions for you and your family to participate in. The the Senior Candlelight Ceremony, and the Senior Salute Dinner. The Senior Candlelight Ceremony is a special time for our graduates. We gather on the mall, surrounded by family and friends, to take a moment to look back on your time at ECU and to look ahead at your bright future. Hundreds of candles are lit from the same candle that our 50th reunion class uses during homecoming. It's a symbolic welcome into the ranks of alumni, more than 123,000 and growing. The night before graduation, we celebrate under the stars during Senior Salute. Families get together with their graduates for a wonderful meal and entertainment. Just this year, 350 proud parents and graduating pirates attended Senior Salute. Now, Mom and Dad, senior events are not the only events that you can take part in. The Alumni Association hosts great events for alumni and friends all throughout the year. Even if you're not an ECU graduate, you're always welcome at alumni events, and I encourage you to join the Alumni Association to strengthen your tie with East Carolina.
Membership in the Alumni Association means you support the university. Not only is membership a tax-deductible contribution, but it also supports the programs of the Alumni Association, including student scholarships. Members enjoy discounted pricing on alumni events and savings on services and products. But most of all, the pride in knowing that you support East Carolina University if you're an alum or the university your child is attending. Here's a fact that you might not know. National ranking organizations, such as U.S. News & World Report, base university rankings partly on Alumni Association participation. What that means is that the more members of the Alumni Association, the more recognition ECU will get across the country. Every ECU degree carries more weight, which could mean a better job for your future graduate. As a member of the Alumni Association and part of our ECU family, you can take part in Alumni Tailgate, the premier benefit of the Alumni Association. Our tailgates average 750 people, and we offer all-you-can-eat meals catered by local restaurants and Aramark. We provide plenty of cold beverages, games for children, live entertainment, and a chance to see Petey the Pirate and the cheerleaders. All this for just $5 per person. And kids 10 and under are free. Alumni tailgate tickets go on sale in July, and we open it up to non-members in August.
You can also participate in our ECU Alumni Scholarship Golf Classic in October. If you're a golfer, this is one tournament you won't want to miss. We play 2 flights at Ironwood Golf and Country Club here in Greenville and provide catered breakfast and lunch for players. You get a fantastic golfer gift, snacks and drinks while you're on the course, and admission to our 19th hole reception included in your player package. Proceeds from our golf tournament help fund our annual alumni scholarships that we mentioned earlier. Parents and family are also welcome to attend all of our homecoming events during the fall. We start with an awards banquet to honor outstanding, distinguished service, and honorary alumni on Friday night. Then we start Saturday morning off with an open house breakfast at the Alumni Center. And since we're located right on 5th Street, we've got front row seats for the homecoming parade. You can join us for homecoming tailgate and stay to watch the Gridiron Pirates battle it out on the field. During the spring, we host the Pirate Alumni Road Race and Fun Run. And the good news is you don't have to be a runner to participate. The run is 5K and goes right down 5th Street. The Fun Run is only 1 mile and you can walk if you'd like. We have great prizes for our fastest runners and everyone gets a free t-shirt. Proceeds from the race also benefit student scholarships.
Tailgate, the golf tournament, homecoming, and the road race are just a few examples of events that Alumni Association members can participate in. But there are plenty of events that occur where you live, too. Game watches, socials, service projects, and get-togethers. There is always something going on around the Pirate Nation for you to get involved with. As a member of the Alumni Association, you'll also receive publications like Sawire, the magazine of the Alumni Association, and East, the magazine of the university, so you'll stay up to date on what's going on at ECU. PirateAlumni.com is the Alumni Association's website, and I encourage you to check it out frequently. There you'll find Alumni Association and University news, a calendar of events so you can get involved, information about our scholarship program, and even lyrics to the ECU fight song. Really, there's something for everybody at PirateAlumni.com, including an easy way to make a tax-deductible membership contribution. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the East Carolina Alumni Association Parent and Incoming Freshman podcast. I hope that you found the information valuable. Visit us online at PirateAlumni.com to get more information about the Alumni Association and how you, as a parent or student, can be involved. Visit us when you're on campus at 901 East 5th Street. Thanks for listening, and as always, go Pirates!